If you don't mind sharing with our audience, Debbie, how did the patch found you? How did this all landed, on your lap, and what were you going
Yeah.
through prior to that?
Yeah, so it's rather lengthy, but I'm going to try to condense it and give you like a 30,000-foot overview. I do have, if anybody would like to contact me, and I did provide it to David earlier, I've got copies of MRI scans and renal kidney scans to kind of back up what I'm going to share with you this evening. Of course, pain is subjective, and an MRI is not going to show you that I was in pain and I'm not in pain anymore, but it will show you the extent of my injuries that I suffered from a couple of accidents. Um, most most recently, injuries to my SI joint from two really bad falls, two knee surgeries from torn meniscus, and one knee, the meniscus root was torn from the bone. That repair actually failed, and we knew it was kind of a high risk because it was a complicated surgery. But I've not experienced any pain. I've been using X39 for about 2 years now. I was introduced to it by Sally, David's beautiful wife. And literally, at the time that Sally introduced me to it, I was in a back brace, seeing a chiropractor 3 times a week, and still could hardly walk. Couldn't, when I would stand up, I'd have to wait a second and then take a step for fear of falling again from the pain. Literally 30 minutes after I placed an X39 on my low back, I felt the pain draining, almost like being poured out of my low back. I stood up, I took my back brace off, and was able to walk with zero pain. Not pain that had lessened, not pain that was better, pain that was 100% gone. And that was about 2 years ago. Um, since that time, I'd had another fall that injured the SI joint in my low back. It was more not structural, but ligament tendons in that area. And the pain, ice wave pain patches, after using those within, again, about 30 minutes, that SI joint pain that I had been suffering with for several months, because I was not smart enough to remember we've got ice wave, you know. The X39 actually was controlling the pain, but I still had the pain. The ice wave actually eliminated the pain. And to this day, I'm in no pain in that area. Haven't been back to see my chiropractor in many weeks. But what I wanted to focus on quickly, which I think is the biggest deal, I have chronic kidney disease. I'm a stage 3. And 6 months before I started using LifeWave patches, specifically the X39, my doctor had done a renal scan. And that scan showed, and there again, David's got this renal scan. That scan showed that there was a cyst on my left kidney and bilateral scarring on both kidneys. Now that is normal for someone that has chronic kidney disease. Um, Fast forward, the doctor told me we'll repeat this scan in a year and see where we're at, unless I was starting to have more problems with my kidneys. So fast forward 6 months now after I had started using X39, they repeated the scan. And as you can see here, the right kidney is normal. There is no cyst. There is no scarring. the left kidney where the cyst was, there is no cyst, there is no mass, there is no scarring. Both kidneys are normal. Now, it didn't dawn on me when I was using X39 for the pain that it was actually helping, I believe, repair my kidneys. And because I was not using any other medications, nothing else that would impact my health other than these LifeWave patches. And that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it.
Thank you for watching. And to learn more about this amazing technology, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.